All right, so my next guest is still bullish on the market, in part because of an awareness of history and how to navigate around it. So I want to bring in Strategy Asset Manager CEO Thomas Hulick. And let's talk about this for a minute, the historical context that, a lot of us are trying to use as a backdrop to help navigate where we are now. So I can't. Okay, I got you.
You got it?
Yep.
Charles, nice to be here. We look at things through a historical context when we see a huge geopolitical conflict like the Iran conflict. But, as we know, and you said earlier in the show, usually when you have a geopolitical conflict, the markets usually react like a coiled spring afterward. So we're only seeing the market down about 2% right now. And historically, that's kind of sending us a signal that things are going to be better in the future.
Now, even before this, there were some concerns out there. You had valuation concerns. You had AI bubble concerns. Of course, there's always that group that's worried about debt and deficits and that kind of stuff. How does that play in with the sort of anxiety associated when this Iranian conflict will come to an end?
Well, I'd also like to say a shout out for the support for the service members that we have over there and our allies. But, as oil moves up and spikes above the $90 level, it's not healthy. That obviously creates inflation, and it probably pushes back the Fed cutting rates down the road.
Mm-hmm. Thomas, an issue that had been lingering and now it's gotten sort of more ominous, if you will. Private equity, a big headline today, BlackRock holding back on redemptions. We keep hearing this, right? We keep hearing, hey, we want retail investors to buy this stuff in their 401k, but good luck if you need to pull it out when you're 65 years old. I mean, so these names are under a tremendous amount of pressure. How worried are you?
Well, we try to avoid the private credit market right now and focus on specific private equity sectors. But as you know, in the retail sector, when private credit flows into the retail space, I think it's overdone. I think it's done, I should say.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about how to make some money here. One name that you like is Intuitive Surgical. It's been a favorite of mine on and off for maybe 20 years now. Obviously, everyone's excited about robotics all over again.
Yeah, I mean, healthcare is obviously entering an automation phase. If you've had a procedure recently, surgical robots are definitely going to augment surgeons, but that just improves precision and also recovery times. And most of the procedures that are going on right now that are in some of the gastrointestinal area, we know that they're very much improved by Intuitive Surgical's Da Vinci. And it also helps with the recurring revenue in the instrumentation sector for Intuitive Surgical.
You've got a couple of names here that are associated with defense. Lockheed Martin. I guess the only question is, it's made a pretty big move already, but is it still a buy? We have on the screen today. It's up $16 today.
Yeah, we've had Lockheed as a long-term hold. We talked about it the last time I was on. As the war goes on, that Lockheed's going to have to resupply missile defense systems for the United States and the allies. Yeah. But it's a long-term hold for us, and we continue to believe in it.
Palantir has been a name that's been getting, whenever we have these sort of geopolitical events, that's the name that moves fastest, quickest. Although there's still some anxiety about it. Some people still don't understand the business model, even though the commercial business is through the roof. You like it here, right?
I do. We've talked about Palantir for our clients for a while. We frame it like they're basically at the intersection of AI and defense and enterprise software. And so as this adoption phase of AI comes into play, they're taking experimentation all the way through to deployment, and it started with the government, and it's now going into the consumer sector. Palantir's strength is connecting the AI models to real operational decision making.
Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of the company and of Alex Karp. Thomas, thanks a lot. Really appreciate you, particularly in a day like today.
Thank you very much, Charles.